Good afternoon, everyone. This is meteorologist John Choquette doing a quick audio forecast for you. It's a little late this afternoon, mainly because we had some serious technical difficulties throughout the day with our green screen. So I figured we'd just get an audio forecast up right before storms really start getting going across the majority of our risk area. Do a quick recap. We had quite a few storms that happened yesterday, scattered everywhere from about Nebraska down through Texas and even places further east, such as Arkansas and areas like by Memphis, Tennessee. We had a couple storms for sale maps, for sale from these storms. We had a 3-star map in the Reno Sanctuary and Pecan Acres part of Texas. It's in the Fort Worth metro area. It had about baseball-sized hail with that one, and then a couple 2-star maps, one in Springfield, Missouri, one in the Memphis area, and one in the Hot Springs area of Arkansas. All those had hail sizes ranging from about $0.50 to as much as golf ball size hail for the Hot Springs area. Going right into our forecast for today, we have a dry line set up across the I-35 corridor and a lot of instability in place. However, there's a very strong capping inversion, which means storms most likely will not fire in the southern plains. But if we look a little further to the east in places like Joplin, Springfield, Fayetteville, that is where our main battleground is, and that is where we actually have a storm currently in progress in southwestern Missouri, and I expect more to fire a little later on this evening. So places like Joplin and Springfield are at risk for some very intense thunderstorms, possibly some strong tornadoes, and obviously very large hail. Getting to our exact hail forecast for the whole area, it's basically your best bet for baseball size hail is going to be in places like Joplin, Springfield, Fayetteville, and then for places further south, like along I-35, especially down in Dallas, I have outlined here in red. It's a low likelihood of these storms occurring, mainly because of the strong cap. But if it has been getting pretty hot in Texas today, and that can help erode the cap. So if a couple storms do fire up, they will get strong really quickly. Other places like St. Louis and Evansville and Louisville, they all have up to golf ball, the 2-inch size hail possible. And actually in Louisville, we already had a storm that occurred, and that's up for sale online. I'll mention a little bit of that in just a second. For Joplin, Missouri, we're looking like baseball size hail possible from about 6 to 10 p.m. 30% chance of hail. This is where I'd pick to be for the biggest possible hail chances today, and about 65 mile per hour winds, assuming there isn't any tornadoes with these storms. Hopefully not. Joplin does not need another tornado anytime in the near future. Tulsa, Oklahoma has a chance for some hail as well, but it looks like the chances are a little lower, mainly because storms it'll be right along the edge of where those storms fire to where Tulsa is. So Tulsa might be just a tad bit too far west for the storms, but there's still a chance that maybe 1 or 2 storms do make it into the Tulsa, Oklahoma metro area. So we have a 10% chance of hail for there. St. Louis, Missouri has a chance for up to 2-inch hail and probably about 25% chance of hail. And that'll be most likely occurring a little bit later. There's one storm right now in progress, dropping maybe around quarter-size hail just outside the metro. We'll see if that strengthens or not in the next few minutes, but the majority of the hail chances will be occurring a little later, possibly after dark, and wind-driven hail isn't really that much of a concern with these storms. For Louisville, Kentucky, I'm going to skip through this one. We already had a storm occur about an hour ago with golf ball size hail going through the north part of the city. We have that map for sale online, 3-star map. Check it out on our website at hailtrace.com. And finally, for the Dallas, Texas area, we have up to 3-inch hail possible, but it'll be very isolated, if at all. Only about 5% chance that the entirety of the Dallas-Fort Worth metro gets a storm today. But if they do, they'll get big, and possibly with some strong winds as well. That is our forecast for today. Hopefully there will be more storms tomorrow, so we'll hopefully have a video out much earlier in the day for you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday.